Celebs Radio Network presents Fireside Chat with Larry and Paul.
You actually ticklish?
Yeah, I know I am.
Actually ticklish.
Disgusting. Hello to you and welcome to this Fireside Chat with us, Lazar and Pazza. It's Tuesday, the 27th of February. First of all, sorry, because we did say we were going to do a video from Liverpool.
Oh, we've got a story, haven't we? We've got a story to tell.
Did we get any video of Liverpool?
Did we? We got this little bit, not of Liverpool, but in Manchester.
Hi, you join us here at the Frog and Bucket. It's their 30th birthday and we're here enjoying some lovely curry, lots of beers that they're giving us to keep on giving us beers. And we're here to watch some incredible comedy and help celebrate their birthday. How are you? I'm fine, thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'll hold it, shall I? I like to call it in my head. I like to call it the bog and fuck it.
The brog and fuck it.
The bog and fruck it. Don't tell anyone.
Sorry, I'm just messaging Alan Sugar about some washing machines.
Did you say Alex Sugar?
Alan. And then, is there a photo of us inside the church we went to?
Oh yes, you did take that. That's inside the, whatever that cathedral is in Liverpool.
Big old modern cathedral in Liverpool.
Wow, that is a beautiful building.
So last week, the tail end of last week, we did a trip. Stopped off in Manchester across the Pennines, didn't we, for the 30th anniversary of the Frog and Bucket, which is a very famous comedy club up here.
Obviously, we had a few drinks,
yeah.
which was lovely. A few whiskeys.
A few whiskeys, and then we had a lovely night in Manchester. Then went to Liverpool the next day for. Can we say?
It was an important meeting for us.
It could be an important meeting for us.
So naturally, we nearly missed it. And then we got there and we sat down with the person that we were meeting, who we will no doubt talk about in the future as long as things go to plan.
Yeah.
And it's a lady, I think I could say it's a lady. And we sat down, we had some lunch, didn't we?
Had some lunch.
Some picky bits, bit of white bait. Oh, they were good.
Yeah.
They were good little fishies.
Nice food.
Lovely little fishies.
Yeah.
And we had a bottle of wine. And I had a pint of beer. And then we had a second bottle of wine. And then we had a third bottle of wine.
Yeah, and then
Paul said, should we have another one before the fifth bottle of wine?
Very silly idea. But a lovely time was had, and we crossed the Pennines and we had a day out. And if the thing happens that we think might happen, you'll be the first to know about it before we announce it online, if it's worth announcing online, which it probably is because it's probably quite important. But it might help us out. It might be a good thing for brand Larry and Paul. Who knows?
It's made me think with the Lazar and Pazza thing. Do you think that would have been a better brand from the get-go?
Rather than Larry and Paul, Lazar and Pazza.
Should we change it now?
Let's change it now.
Yeah. Although some ladies use Pazza as a colloquialism for period.
Oh.
Monday Pazza.
Well, I'm not having my nickname be that. So how have you been? We hope you're well.
They can't answer. Still can't answer.
Yeah, they can't answer. Let us know. Say hello at larryandpaul.com. That's an open form of communication. If you want to send us an email, say hello to us or tell us we're rubbish or suggest something or suggest nothing. Or
Longtime Flap Tamara emailed us with a suggestion of something that we might apply for, so that was lovely.
Thank you very much for that, Tamara. We are currently doing that, aren't you? Also, I do believe, I hope I'm not, get well soon.
Also, welcome to 4 new flaps.
4 new flaps, welcome.
Last couple of weeks.
Yes.
1 on Facebook.
Yeah.
1 on YouTube.
Yeah.
And 2 on Ko-fi.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely to see you.
Weren't swearing at them though, were you?
No, I wasn't.
You swearing?
No, I wasn't.
No.
This is having on board. This is what you get for your cashish.
Yeah, which isn't much, but hey, we're bloody trying, aren't we? We handed in that radio thing that we have written a short proposal for. That was handed in yesterday, wasn't it? To be submitted today.
It was.
For Radio 4, so looking forward to that being rejected. We're going to write it anyway, I think, aren't we? For,
Yes, we are,
for practice reasons.
Apart from anything else, we've put so much time into it now, we might as well. You have been a bit moody today, though, because...
Oh, don't get me started.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you not
Yeah,
want to
let's talk about it. So last week we wrote two things. First of all was a broken news that was the Russia one, which we're very happy about. I think that was quite funny. I mean, it's done okay numbers, isn't it?
Nobody watched it, but
nobody watched it, but we were happy with it. And the second thing was something we were very proud of writing, which is a sketch about Ofcom. I think we may have mentioned this last week. And while I was editing the broken news, you made a start on the Ofcom thing. And unlike previously, we do these sort of like ads where the MPs appeal or stuff like that, where we can sort of put in funny footage. And so you had a go, and then I said I'd have a go over the weekend, kept on trying over the weekend, got nowhere, and also I get sort of, when I'm editing, I get sort of a bit, you'll know when I'm editing, because I'll usually go, if I can't find the thing that's making it funny.
Yeah, he makes noises.
I make noises. You were making noises though. I noticed you were doing it at the start.
Oh, I was doing it. Oh, yeah.
Huffing and all that.
Straight in with the noises.
Because it's just.
It's funny because there's a few ones that we've done in the style of an advert or a job advert or something.
Yeah.
The Thank You Tories one, which went gangbusters.
Yeah.
Prime Minister in the UK.
Prime Minister recruitment ad.
Job advert.
MP's appeal.
Yes.
You could even argue that Wanky Wank Boats. Oven Ready Classics was an advert.
Yeah,
which it was.
Yes, there was a lot of other stuff to that, wasn't there? There was singing involved and writing of songs.
And a creation of a fake CD and stuff.
Yeah. So there was a bit of that, but you sort of think with these ones, you go, oh well, it's a voiceover. We do take a long time on the script, believe it or not. Yeah, we do actually.
Yeah.
Long time on scripts. But you think it's going to be less work because you go script, voiceover, put it to some footage. But they're the ones that take so long. I mean, Thank You Tories took about 2 weeks, didn't it, to put together?
It felt like it 2 weeks. It felt like it's 2 weeks. But that one sort of came into. That one sort of came sort of like, this is good. We think we're happy with this, but I've yet to do that with this one. Yeah. And it's really, I mean, I don't want to put anything out low effort.
I think we should, because I think if we've learned anything from the internet, low effort is quite.
Low effort is fine.
Yeah.
But I want to put it out when I'm happy with it or when we're happy with it. And at the moment, it's just like I've yet to turn that corner where I go, yeah.
We're going to take him for a little bit of lunch down the local Tesco Express.
I'm going to go have a little bit of a soup. And then we're going to go and drop off a faulty SD card at a UPS drop-off point. And this is the sort of quality content you get being a monthly subscriber. Do you know what my mum asked me last night?
What did your mum ask you now, Paul?
When are the Thursday nights coming back?
What a bitch.
Oh, and I was like, Mum, I don't know. We're so busy doing other stuff that we need to do. And the Thursdays took up so much, even though I miss them. They took up so much of our time to do. It's hard to do them.
We might have to do. I mean, you could argue that some of the things that are happening now for us. That sounds really.
Nothing's really happening now for us.
Sounds really cocky, but like things that could potentially happen probably wouldn't have happened if the time had been taken out with still doing the live shows, which is a shame. We might still be able to do an Easter extravaganza.
I liked the idea of doing seasonal ones.
Yeah.
Do you like that idea, doing seasonal ones?
Ones covered in chocolate eggs, couple of chocolate eggs for a bra, one over the nuts and bolts,
and then just sort of like a load of mini eggs building to the usual place.
The path to pleasure.
Oh,
that's what you called it.
No, I called it path to penis.
it's more accurate, but less romantic.
Or the boulevard to your bollocks. Do you know what I'd like to bring back as well? T-shirts. I miss T-shirts. Yeah, Not the admin of the T-shirts, just people wearing our T-shirts.
T-shirts took a lot of time and they cost us money.
Broken news T-shirts.
The thing was...
What a lovely story. Imagine that.
That
would be the new 3-part slogan. A blue T-shirt. Nice blue organic cotton T-shirt with what a lovely story in the broken, with a little broken glass thing.
We need them on organic cotton.
Yes.
Slavery-free.
If we're going to bring stuff into the world, we're going to make merch. I don't want it to be like Gildan ring-spun bollocks where it's like knitted by orphans or something and it costs like... I don't want to create an environmental impact. I want good quality T-shirts.
Can you just write down Gildan ring-spun bollocks for a broken news?
Gildan ring-spun bollocks. So for a news name, a news reporter name.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
2 people randomly since I've last seen you said how much they enjoy the character names for. Good, because they take a lot of time to think up. So they're probably one of the hardest elements of it, just
Yeah.
come up with appropriately random names.
But on the t-shirts, yes. Let's go back to it because I think there's probably something to be done there. But we need to find the right sort of quality,
Yeah.
ethically as well.
Yeah.
Because beforehand we'd gone so far with that it did actually. By the end of doing t-shirts, it was costing us to sell a t-shirt.
There was a time when we were selling a fair few t-shirts and it was okay, and it took just a lot of time, but it was it was fine.
Well, Flaps might remember, long-time Flaps might remember the very exciting and sexy footage of me in the kitchen folding t-shirts for a day.
Classic. I mean, who could ever forget that?
Live streamed a day.
Who could ever forget that?
Yeah.
Any other business? What's going on in the land of Larry and Paul? Anything coming up? I'm off to see
yes.
Paul Sinner tomorrow.
You are?
Record his Radio 4 show. You were meant to come, but he's cried off, hasn't he?
But it's March, the end of this week.
Is it already?
Which means week after next we will know about the radio pitch.
Q1 done, as they would say in presumably business.
No. 2/3 of Q1 done.
March is the end of Q1, isn't it? Oh, the end of March
March
is the end of Q1.
That's why he's not a businessman.
That's why I'm not in business.
Don't know what his cues are.
Don't want my cues. I don't want my cues from my peas, and I need to edit that Ofcom sketch.
Come on, you can do it.
I hope it's
Send
good.
him encouragement. If you've never emailed hello at Larry and Paul before, just email it and say, Paul, come on, you can do this.
It needs to go out. I mean, it doesn't need to go out tomorrow, but
Well,
I've set a hard limit for it tomorrow. It's not necessarily. It's not one of those things that like a broken news or an old real daily briefing. Like, it needs to go out the second it's written. But I just need. It's been in my life too long. So we shall see you next time. Thank you so much for being monthly supporters. We love you lots. And when Broken News comes out on Friday morning, share it. And if the Ofcom one comes out tomorrow, which it definitely needs to, if you could share that, that would be excellent. We love you anyway.
You can do it.
Get off.
You can do it.
Oh, I know I can do it.
Well, you can do it. That's a affectionate cuddle. Believable affectionate cuddle.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Did you, oh, not fin. Oh, all right. I know those are burns.